Syd,
Yo.
I hate to say it, but people are still obsessed with trans women. So we're going to talk about it. Let's go with the theme song.
Unsupervised. 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 Yeah. Okay, we say what we want, and yeah, we say what we feel. Syd and TP in the mix, and they be keeping it real. On brand, off topic, out of pocket. Anything you need, they got it. One tree shot when you know they gon' block it when it's game time, and you know I'm gon' block it. And we cover everything, like who harder than us. And yeah, we looking down on haters, cause they smaller than us. And yeah, my flow is so damn sick, I be coughing it up. You said that we gon' flop, well then I'm calling your bluff. Call them.
I just want to let you know before we get started that, like, I don't know what my hair is doing today.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's just everywhere.
You look like
it's
Yams.
everywhere and nowhere all at once.
It's
and
true.
everybody, I'm here for it. You're here for it. And
Yeah.
babysitters, like, you have to be here for it unless you're audio.
Yeah, but we do. We got to talk about this again, y'all, because it's getting obsessive.
It's weird.
Like, the NBA players thinking that, okay, so here's what I hate. First of all, I just hate, like, an unfunny joke just sucks. And we all make them. Like, jokes fall flat sometimes, wrong audience, whatever. But when the joke doesn't even make logical sense, it really pisses me off. Because now, like, we're not even rooting the joke in, like, what's either real or then you have, like, some irony coming. Like, there's nothing. It's just, like,
dumb.
It's just dumb, and it's just you trying to troll or you trying to be, like, harmful. And in this case, you have Enes Kanter Freedom, famously nicknamed by his coach Billy Donovan, can't play Kanter because in the playoffs they couldn't play him due to his defense.
And he was the number 3 pick overall.
And every time that we talk to, I want to just, so that people really feel stupid when they come in our comments, because mind y'all, the video from the last episode is the most viral video that we've had, when really we're just talking about intolerant people making up problems that don't exist and saying, y'all, let's stop trying to invent problems and let's definitely not scapegoat an entire
And also,
community.
we're just treating people the way that we would want to be treated.
That's it.
Simply said.
So I'm just going to call out what we are bound to see in the comments, because we received a lot of hate. First of all, I made it to Fox News.
I didn't know we needed to. This was a first for me. I never sat in front of someone that made it on Fox before.
And it pisses me off because actually what I put on Threads was just a sound joke.
Really good joke.
A sound joke. I think that I call myself a comedian. We call ourselves comedians. Comedians. Any comedian worth their weight in salt would see the play that I saw and make the same
also,
joke.
you have like a lifetime of basketball knowledge too, so you know your vocabulary.
On not just a lifetime of basketball knowledge, but also an entire reputation built upon saying the most ridiculous things no matter who it's about, because I don't care. A joke, a ripe opportunity for a joke is just that. But this is what I want to ask you. If you see someone shoot a 3 in transition, what's another thing that you would call that?
A
transition 3.
A transition 3.
If somebody scores a layup in transition, you would also call it
a transition layup.
If someone gets fouled in transition, it's also called a transition foul. I, watching this moment, said, well, Sophie's involved, and actually she's had things to say
off-court transition
about transition that a lot of people, including ourselves, don't agree with. Does that mean that I think that Sophie should get fouled hard, or does it mean that this is a perfect opportunity for a double entendre?
Perfect opportunity.
It's already a very viral clip because Dejanay has already had encounters with these lunatics online, and they've brought it back, even though they showed several clips of Dejanay doing chase down blocks all the time.
Yeah.
This is a part of the sport.
Right.
There
and
are
also, I recall other people doing chase down blocks in other seasons.
You know what I'm saying? So this is like a thing. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, if the person talking about this outside of basketball was just involved in a play that's a transition foul, I'm going to just shorten transition. And I'm going to say...
Because on the board, nobody writes out the word. In a locker room, transition. Do you see how that's a waste of time?
A locker room that y'all aren't in, a lot of you. The main ones commenting.
Including you to whatever you dumbass names are. But again, maybe you just spend a lot of time in the W space. You're a pro.
Yeah.
Trans foul is quite simply, for everyone that doesn't know basketball, if you... go from offense to defense or defense to offense, that action is called transitioning. You transition from one side of the court to the other.
Yes.
And guess what? Both teams transition at the same time. So when a foul occurs in transition, which also, let me break this down. Please. It's not transitioning anymore if the point guard or whoever has the ball backs it out, it becomes a half court set. No longer.
It's just secondary. And we might be in secondary, or we've slowed down to set up.
And also, there's no longer a joke there.
There's no joke. I would have had nothing.
There's nothing.
But anyways,
there.
I'm saying all this to say, the stupid people in our comments, we can damn near guess what they're gonna say. We're talking about Enes Kanter not being able to play in the playoffs because he couldn't play defense. There's going to be men who come and they're going to read us our stats. They're going to read how many minutes we played. Yeah. They're going to say how long we were in the league, what our averages were. Y'all have to realize we don't care. Somebody told me, they just responded to something. They said 2.8 PPG. So 2.8 points per game for those who don't know.
Ooh,
I said, what the hell? I got to get back to the league then so I can hopefully get that to 3. I hope I can get it to 3.
Good luck.
Like, unfortunately, y'all didn't find the 2 basketball players who, like, care so much about basketball that it breaks my spirit for you to read my stats.
I don't know if you've seen our TV show. This is an opportunity to check it out. There's a quote in
make sure they go to YouTube.
Check us out. Type in YouTube. On YouTube, type in the Syd and TP Show.
We need you to type it out. It's actually in
the first episode. You don't have to go far.
You don't.
I do explain in our TV show that we did as 2 bench warmers.
Yeah.
The 2 benchwarming besties that decided to become the face of the league despite the fact that nobody asked them to.
Nobody.
Which is the log line.
Nobody.
If you go to this show in the first episode, you'll see that I have this quote that says, do you know how hard it is to maintain a job in the WNBA for 10 years? Also, I didn't add this as a 3rd round draft pick for me, as a point guard for you, in the league for 10 years while having 0 stats. It's a really tough thing to do. So... I've already stated that. So if you have to say it again, you were second.
Yeah.
That joke's already been done by us.
By us. We're well aware. And so they're going to come and make those comments. They're going to come when we get to talking about, let's just talk about it now.
Our voices.
Royce White. Oh. Yeah, that too. They'll talk about our voices and say we're men. We're dressed in masculine clothes, so we're also men.
Ooh, got it.
Everybody's just going to say, oh, shit, they said y'all were going to say this on there. And there you go, being an idiot and saying it. Yeah. But also when we get to talking about Royce White, who...
Terrifying guy.
Who went and made his speech. Now, mind you, Royce White in like, I don't know, I think like 4 years ago or something. No, maybe like 2 years, was running for office in, where was it? Where did he live? He was running for office. I forgot where, but obviously he lost. So now, and he went from being like a Black Lives Matter advocate to Steve Bannon or somebody saying that he would be like the new face of the Republican Party or like a very big part for it.
Yeah.
So
also, fun fact about him, he ended up dropping out of the league because of his fear of flying. You still fly in the W, dude.
Yeah, you fly in the W, so you would be SOL.
Charter now.
So he is a wife abuser. So he says that he's not. But a Minnesota judge ruled that former NBA player Royce White abused his ex-wife and their teenage son, issuing a protective order barring him from contacting his wife for 50 years and their son for 2 years.
Seems like he's in the business of protecting women.
So the judge described the ex-wife's testimony as entirely credible, noting a history of alleged physical violence, intimidation, and controlling behavior. His ex-wife alleged that he slapped, grabbed, and pulled her hair on multiple occasions, providing a photo showing visible bruising on her upper left arm and a swollen lip from a 2024 accident. Their son also alleged that White grabbed him by the neck and threw him into a metal ball rack during a basketball practice in late 2025. So the reality...
You grabbed a child?
You have a child as well. And apparently...
Throw him around at practice.
There will be the people commenting that women lie about domestic violence. That does happen. It's like such a small number though when women commit, like when they go and make
up a story about
versus
story. What's true versus the people that do lie. The statistics are very far over to the people that are telling the truth.
And I'm so sorry. You can damn near cancel out probably the people that lied and made it up are far outnumbered by people who didn't go make a statement at all. Like they didn't tell anybody.
Right.
It just happened to them and who
you
knows?
Just
that
stay
could
quiet.
be yeah, you stay quiet. So anyways, there are going to be people commenting who's saying she made it up. White said she made it up. Okay, well, there are a lot of men that go their life like without any kind of charge put up against them. And now that we're actually seeing the things that you're willing to do, because with your words, you're willing to cause harm to a group that's already severely harmed. And you're a wife beater and apparently a child beater too. What would make you try to stay in the public eye?
Also, this guy doesn't even have the stats as our other guy. He's only played in 3 games in the NBA and scored a whopping 0 points. So if we have better stats than anybody...
They're like looking down the bench and he thinks he's about to sub in.
Sometimes
and it's like,
for the purpose of basketball.
He's thinking he's about to sub in. And the coach was actually looking past him at you, like, no, TP, come, like, come, move.
He still stands up and.
But y'all, you also, this is back to us saying that they're just making an issue that isn't an issue.
Know where your sources are. If I am trying to research something and I find something that someone's so passionately against, that article most likely is gonna be skewed. We need to start finding things that are rooted in facts and rooted in truth. Because opinions are really easy to come by. Everybody not only has one, but quite a fucking few.
Yeah.
And so it's really easy to have an opinion. And I think it's just so crazy that this trans argument has got to this point, because trans women, and like, it's a process. These guys are obviously so ignorant that they don't even understand the process of what it takes to become trans, unless you want to be socially trans, which I don't even think that they understand
the
dynamics of trans. You can be socially trans, you can be medically trans, you can also be legally trans. And there's different dynamics of all three. And the fact that you're a woman now. For how long? Like, are you a lesbian too? Like, are you still into women now? Like, there's so many dynamics of being one, but you just want to make this one completely ignorant and unrelated point just to stir your unirrelevant career is now becoming even more unirrelevant. You're trying to become relevant by stirring the pot in the W. You couldn't become relevant in anything else. There's so many things that you can do in this life. In the NBA, there were so many things you can do in sport. Your career sucks so bad that you decide to piss off just women and trans people.
Because if I if I cared about young girls in sports, if I cared about women, then I am going to go do something that's directly impacting them in a positive way.
Exactly.
This is a non-issue, and y'all don't understand. Like you said, it's gonna take years. You have to be going through like these changes for I think 2 years.
Yep.
And you can't just say, so once again, it's not even trans women that are coming to the league and planning to do harm to anyone. It's just regular cis men saying that they're a woman and thinking that means that they transgendered.
Right.
That they transition. Like, how do you think you transition? Because I said, but y'all are trying to be funny. But that's what I'm saying. It's unfunny because it's not even factual. Like, that's not the definition. So you're making a joke based on something that's not the definition. I'm not even upset at you being hateful. I mean, I am, but I'm more upset at you being dumb.
Right. And also, this might be a triggering conversation for some people, and we acknowledge that, and also we empathize with you and hope that you find help for everyone affected. And the National Domestic Hotline for domestic violence is, we're going to actually put it on the screen, but it's 1-800-799-7233 or thehotline.org. For anyone seeking resources or help when it comes to domestic violence, there it is right there. Because this is a very unserious point that these assholes are trying to make, and there's very real problems that are layered behind that, including domestic violence, including hate towards women and trans people, including just complete disrespect and disregard for the WNBA.
So TP, how many times have you played against a trans woman or girl?
Zero times.
0 times in your how many years? When did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball probably around the age of 4.
And you're 30
and I'm 34 now.
34.
So
30 years.
3 decades of me playing basketball. And not only basketball, I played flag football with the boys. I played softball, track, volleyball. Like, you name it, I did it. I was a judo champion. Like, I did a lot. Like, I won the pump pass and kick a few times. Like, I did a lot.
So you covered a lot of sports.
Yes,
for
and also
years.
different gendered sports.
But you never encountered it in my 32 years. Never. So you said that you played against a girl.
I did.
In fact,
in my junior year of high school, I played against actually more people with 7 fingers than I have trans people. And that's kind of hard to do with basketball. But this girl was killing it. Like, I was guarding her the whole game, and I came into the locker room like, man, this girl really won't go left. Like, there's some people that don't go left, and you're like, man, but they'll take like 1 or 2 dribbles. Like, this girl's not going left. And I'm like, I'm giving it to her. Like, I'm baiting it all the way. And one of my teammates was like, yeah, she's got 2 fingers. And I was like, wait, what? She was like, she's got 2 fingers on her left hand. And I said, no, there's no,
like 2 extra.
Yeah, I was like, no. Like, I've been guarding her the whole game. Like, there's no way she had 2 fingers. She only had a thumb and a pinky.
Oh, I thought you said she had 7 fingers.
No, she had 7 fingers total. She had 5 fingers on one hand and then a thumb and a pinky on her other hand.
That'd be a fire celebration if she hits a 3 or like.
But she was really good.
Yeah.
But again, in basketball, that's a challenge to overcome when you have 7 fingers, and she was on varsity. Like, she did really well. I didn't realize, because that's how good she was. She just wasn't going left. So I brought this up in the locker room, like scouting report wise. kind of messed up afterwards now that I know.
No, you're
but
fucked.
I truly, like, I treated her as an equal. I didn't see any difference between my body and her body. I thought we had all the same things. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I played against more people with 7 fingers
than trans people. That's our point. We know y'all might have gotten lost
and completely got ADD on that. Is that I have never come across a trans person in sport. I've only met trans people in my theater spaces or just like generally in life. Like I appreciate and adore them. They're like some of the kindest people that just understand what it feels like to be the butt of every joke, hurt, physically, mentally, legally. Like, there's really nothing in their favor. They're just really empathetic, compassionate people that are just trying to find their way through life in the same way that you and I are, in the same way that a cisgendered male or female would. And like, it really is sad that these spaces that do need a lot of help, there's a lot of hard things going on for women and for trans people and for gay people and queer people. But the thing that we're focusing on is so stupid and also irrelevant. This hasn't happened yet. I don't know if it will. There's obviously imposters that are trying to make this point that isn't the actual point.
I don't know, but I know that I never saw these two speak up when NBA players. In fact, I don't see a lot of NBA players speak up about shit that matters, actually.
Yeah.
But I never saw them speak up when there was an NBA player in the league who abused a spouse, if there were sexual assault charges, if there were, crimes against kids or anything. Like, we're never seeing you
cheating,
all speak
even?
up. Whatever. Like, we don't even have to, even without including that one, though, it's fine. That's y'all's.
No, not cheating in sport, like legally cheating in the game. Like many versions of like y'all cheat.
Yeah, y'all cheat. Y'all commit a lot of crime, but I mean
there's
specifically so much crime for y'all, but y'all specifically don't speak up when the crimes are against women. So let's not act concerned with women in a faux scenario that you all are getting titillated, making up. It's getting concerning at this point to
really
keep talking about a thing that doesn't exist. It'd be like if I keep talking to you about unicorns every day, you're gonna be like, "Oh,
I can't believe I'm never gonna see the Tooth Fairy again."
Yeah, like stop talking about it. So if y'all can't like wrap your head around the fact that this is just a non-issue, it starts to look weird for you.
If only
like let's drop it.
If I'm looking at how many people are in the WNBA now? It's not 244 anymore. Or
it's
144.
like 15. But they have more than. It's over 175.
Okay, over 175 people, and there's only one person concerned. If you were like, "Hey, don't go into that house," there's like really terrifying things in there. If there's 175 people that walk out and 175 people say nothing and one person's like, "Oh my God, it's the worst experience, don't go in there." Are you going to believe one person? Or are you going to believe the majority of people, everybody else that did not say anything walking out of that house? That's just the logic that I'm going to try to put behind this situation right now too. Because the people that are actually in the thick of it and involved in the sport itself aren't speaking out about it. Never have. It's only been a problem this year.
Mm-hmm.
Last week. Like up until...
And it's also a recycled problem. I really want our audience, and I think that's already who our audience is. On the off chance that this finds people who are somehow on the fence, don't let people keep playing in your face by telling you something's happening that you actually like. When I'm looking at the facts, this is not happening.
And also, we don't want to convince you just because
you can't piss on my leg and tell me it's rain. Like, what you're saying is happening is not happening. So y'all have to learn how to realize when this trans argument was a thing like three years, like a couple years ago, and it's kind of been quiet.
But not in the W.
Not in the W.
Yeah.
But I mean,
generally,
nationally,
yes, of course.
It goes away for a little bit, and then it comes back. Just
back.
like most other issues.
Yeah.
Immigration is on the table sometimes, and we're not talking about it as much.
Yeah.
Like all of these things, gayness, are
abortion, like women's rights. It's never male rights though.
So just be able to see when things come back around. Like we can move on from this.
But also I want to encourage people to like not just take our word for it. Like I encourage you to actually look up facts. Be educated on this. If you're going to be passionate and talk about it, let's normalize knowing what you're talking about before we're just speaking on feelings. It's really easy to be persuaded by opinion. Like we said earlier, everybody has an opinion, but I encourage everybody to just know your facts.
Okay, my birthday was great. We went to, obviously you know because you were there.
I was there. I'm like, I do want to hear your perspective of it though.
Oh, it was just a birthday dinner.
It was so fun. I want to say this before you say your piece.
Okay.
You invited people from like different parts of your life to this birthday dinner. It was so fun because we knew like most of us knew the other ones, but we don't know necessarily how they met you. And we played this fun game where we went around the table and everyone had to say like how they knew you and why like they showed up today essentially.
Yeah, Madi had them do that and I was like, oh, this was kind of cool actually to hear because I'll be forgetting stuff. But when you're around friends and they bring up a story and you're like, oh my gosh, now I remember that vividly. It was
so nice.
But it was cool because then there were some connections made between people that were like, wait, we worked at such and such at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just it was fun.
So fun.
It was a fun dinner. The food was good. Like I would go back there.
Same.
And Madi got me she got me 4 records. 2 of them were Solange's albums, and then 2 were Whitney Houston albums because she knows I love Whitney Houston.
Yeah, of course.
And then there's this book called Black Out Loud that she got me.
Cute.
Yeah. And
And what's it about?
The revolutionary. I haven't read it yet.
Okay,
but-
well, what do you feel like it's gonna be about?
Oh
Did you read the inside cover?
no, wait.
The inside
No.
cover tells you about the book.
Hey, thank you.
No, I was just letting you know because you flipped it over after I said it the
No,
first time.
but you find out stuff back here too.
Yeah, but that's just like other people's.
I understand.
That's opinions, and I want to know the facts.
Hey, I'm about to read to you what this little like subtitle is right here.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I was waiting on.
The
revolutionary.
The
history.
revolutionary history of black comedy from vaudeville to 90s sitcoms.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm very interested to see about it.
I see Eddie Murphy on there. Who else is pictured on there?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Damn, what's her name? Ma something. Like Sinbad, and people from like a different world cast. Richard Pryor. So yeah, just a lot of like notable black comedians.
That's very cool.
But you know, ones that actually talk about shit that matters, like, which is, you know, everybody's got their role. Everybody's not gonna talk about the hot topic issues, but like those are the comedians that I respect the most, because when you can talk about things, when you come at stuff from a place not of hate but of love, because I wish it could be that simple for y'all to understand that comedy comes from a place of being able to find something in like the darkest of times.
Yeah.
And to be able to explain it to people in a way that makes you want to check the thing that you have a log in your eye about. Yeah. You're blinded by your bias here, your like personal lived experience here, that actually, you know, like the facts refute what happened to you individually. Like that thing shouldn't make you hate an entire group. You have to know that that was just a bad person, you know, or a bad. So anyways,
like if one apple tastes bad, does that mean every apple is bad?
You know, but that's the whole point.
But the green ones are.
I love Granny Smith, so I disagree.
No, I was just kidding. That was a biased joke.
No, you made me forget what I was saying.
Oh no, sorry. Oh, you were talking about the comedians and how.
Yes. So I respect the fact that they can speak about things and make people think about where your bias is making you not even see like, hey, this joke should show you how crazy this really is to be even thinking like this.
Nothing like a laugh to bring out clarity.
Nothing like it.
Yeah.
And so I can't wait to read it. I'm reading Dick Gregory's book right now. And so, yeah, I like people who have something to say.
Yeah.
And so, or like something to make you think about stuff differently. I like if there are 100 people thinking this way, I really appreciate this one person over here who's not afraid to say, actually, like, not only do I not agree with y'all, that doesn't make sense because of this. Yeah. There's nobody else seeing this. Like, I like those
I think
people.
like open-mindedness is such a gift.
Such a gift.
Like, thank God that, you know, I was blessed with the ability to have an open mind. Because really, like, you just limit yourself when you're not open-minded.
Yeah.
It's such a blessing to be able to like just look at the world in a way that's like, hey, I don't have an angle at this, so let me look at all the angles and let me just make a choice with my open mind to choose the best one, the one that makes the most logical sense, the healthiest one, the happiest one, the one that I feel like I want to put in my life. Because at the end of the day, I do want a healthy life. I do want a happy life. I do want a life that I'm in a good place and also the people around me in a good place. And if everybody has that mentality, how much the world would grow. It
would. And the thing is, the people that have that about them, you got to keep that, because actually what's guaranteed to us is that there are people who are the exact opposite of what you are. The way you're passionate about doing good, somebody's passionate about doing harm. Yeah. And we can't go through this life acting like everything is just, if it was this good, but it's not. I can't hope that it's not raining and be dressed to like go to a job interview and I just walk right out to my car with no umbrella and then I'm drenched. It's like, yeah, you wish that it wasn't raining and that it wasn't like that, but it was. So you got to prepare for it. You should have had an umbrella.
This is the reality.
So anyways, I can't wait to read the book. It was a great 37th birthday.
I'm happy to hear it.
How's your? I mean, that was my birthday in New York. My first one, well, my second one. I had another one 2 years ago. Oh, well, actually, last year too. Wait.
No, you weren't in New York. You were in Phoenix for your birthday.
Yeah, facts. Okay, first in New York. Second.
I know that.
You're right.
But tomorrow's your 1 year anniversary from your ACL, and you're in a really good place now. Tomorrow. You tore your ACL one day after your birthday.
No. Today's the 7th. I mean, today's the 10th.
Oh, yeah.
Today's
I
the
don't know
10th.
why I'm thinking that.
It's okay. Poor
Anyway.
thing. But damn, I forgot that year went past. I was thinking about my surgery.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You look good. You look really good.
I appreciate it.
Really good.
How has New York been for you?
Really good. No, it's actually been kind of an adjustment. Like, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I think that this is like a pace that's like really cool. It's super exciting. The amount of people that you just like encounter.
Yeah.
If you like to stare and people watch, this is the place for you.
Yeah, for real.
You just see like a bunch of people just crossing every class of person, every race of person, every just like interest of person. Like, you have an anime like person dressed fully out like in a costume next to somebody in a complete business suit. Like, New York is just an interesting place. I love it.
Yeah.
There's just so much energy here, and there's everything here. If you want to find something, most likely it's here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been like venturing out, doing some things. Went to the city yesterday, went to an Irish bar randomly to watch the Aces Liberty game with a friend. It was a good time. Met these Irish women, learned a new game called camogie.
Mm-hmm.
The game was, I walked into an Irish bar, these 3 Irish women, one was a bartender, 2 were just friends of the bartender watching the sport happening live in Ireland.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. The bartender's dad ended up being the president of the league of the thing playing on TV. I was like, this is so mind blowing. I'm like, this is so cool. Anyway, was hanging out with them, learned how to play. There was randomly like 2 of the rackets that they played with in the ball. So we were in the street. I'm going to post a video underneath this. Had a good time with them.
Yeah.
Then ventured out, saw the vessel. I don't know if you saw the vessel before. It's crazy. It looks like a beehive or like a thigh muscle.
Oh.
Like a quad.
Okay.
If a quad and a beehive had a baby, it's that. But mechanic.
Okay, thank you for that.
Are you with me?
Now I see it so much clearer.
You just gotta experience it for yourself. But my girl Yams, today's actually her birthday.
Yams.
She's 3 today. She's 3 years young. She's so cute. I love her to death.
Oh.
But she's been struggling. She's a suburb girl.
Oh.
She doesn't really know how to handle like concrete.
Yeah.
Like, we're used to grass, and different things that New Orleans does have.
Yeah.
But she just started peeing on concrete. We just started being okay with that. We started being okay with the road noises. She is completely spooked by every single thing.
Yeah.
We were in a park where there was grass. We couldn't even acknowledge that there was grass because there was other people in the park and other dogs in the park. So stressed. It was so hard to watch, but we're coming around to it. We're doing much better. I do appreciate that she actively avoids wet spots on the ground. We jump over them. Yeah. So we're getting there.
She's doing great.
But New York's been really good. But I'm going to use this opportunity to transition to one of our favorite segments on the pod. Unsupervised Gone Wild is back, y'all. So I think we need to start off with the big one.
Okay.
And there was a headline this weekend about a hippo chasing a tourist boat in Botswana. And Syd, when I tell you that I saw that video and a new fear was unlocked, like, I don't think I would ever find myself on a flat boat in Botswana in hippo infested water, but I certainly won't now. No way.
I've seen a video though, I feel like where there were multiple hippos and their closing speed was insane. Like, I think the one that was chasing that boat, it was like losing steam a little bit. It was tired.
It was fatigued.
Yeah.
It looked like it was swimming all day.
But when I saw, first of all, how huge they are, I wish I would have looked up.
And it was low-key keeping up
how
with
many
the boat.
tons they are. But for them to be moving like that in the water when they're probably over They're over 1,000
They're
pounds.
over 1,000 pounds. That one looked like a few thousand pounds. Like,
how much do hippos weigh?
yeah.
1.5 to 4 tons, roughly 3 to 8,000 pounds, and moving like that.
Hauling. Their 40 time must be insane.
But also, I've watched my 600-pound life, and nobody's doing that in water as humans.
No.
I make that comparison for us to understand how unimportant we are in the grand scheme of things. There's a thing in the ocean that's like a machine.
TLC's producing my 1,000-pound life, and there's 3,000-pound animals that never seen that will eat you.
They're like, yeah, we got our version of like TLC shows
And aren't
as
they
well.
herbivores? Like, they don't even want to eat you, but they will.
But I'm just like, that was...
Yeah,
that was-
they're omnivores.
yeah, they do both. But it's
do
the
both?
simple fact...
They're bi.
It's the simple fact that an animal that big can close in on you that fast.
So scary.
And I think probably presented with a moment like that, do you think that you urinate or defecate? Or are they simultaneous?
I think
Does
it's just
fear
all,
make
I
you-
think I just lose control.
So do you think you faint or like kind of like fall out?
Okay, they can move through the water at 8
Wait, do
miles
you
an
faint
hour.
or fall out?
Yeah, I think no. I hope I do. Like, if my leg's ever on the line, like if a plane's going down, I hope I do pass out.
But do you not think that you will want to, like, you will be trying to be alert?
Yeah, no, I think
enough
I'd be
to
so stressed.
try to get away,
Yeah, I
okay?
would definitely. I'm
You
a
would
flight
pass-
girl. I'm not there to fight. And I'm not there to like
This is so good to know.
figure out about somebody else. Like, I'm gonna take. I'm super passive aggressive. Not aggressive at all. I'm super passive.
Yeah.
I'm like go with the flow, but if my life is in risk, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to be aggressive now, and I'm gonna have to get out.
Yeah.
That's why I, in an airplane, love to be in the emergency exit because I'm willing and able, and I'm gonna make sure that that door's all the way open.
So you think you would want to pass out, but you would,
Yeah, I
fight or
would-
flight would kick in.
My fight or flight would kick in, and I would be fighting until the very end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they're like, oh, like this person, like they definitely fought, they had all these like defensive wounds. That would
Yeah.
be me.
Yeah,
I couldn't give up.
Yeah.
Which also kind of like scares me. Like, it just is easier to give up. If your fate's inevitable, it just seems easier to go out quicker
Yeah.
or like passed out,
Mm-hmm.
fainting, if you will. But
So-
no, a full hippo moving through the water, also like breaststroking, like beautiful breaststroke form, like
Yeah.
coming in and out the water.
Yeah.
There was a little ear wiggle at times. Like, you like maintain your cuteness, and I know you're about to kill me.
Yeah.
I'm scared of that animal.
TP. Okay. Lastly, because we got we had so many animal options this week, but we got to get to this one.
Yeah, we do.
So people were doing a catwalk. I saw a video online. People were doing a catwalk like within, I think, their neighborhood. So basically people with cats are like on their porches.
Yes.
They're on their porches
Yeah, yeah.
and there are crowds of people going from house
and
to
they're like
house.
lifting up a cat like it's Simba.
Like it's Simba. Other people are like kneeling and bowing to the cats because they say they like to be like kneel to, then they'll come to you.
Yeah.
And I was just like thinking about that video where obviously we're staying in New York, and where we are, there's a little cat in the area and the community loves the cat. And it's just like a cool environment.
Little
People
Reggie
feed
Pie.
them. Yeah, people feed them, and it's like very cute. And I'm not usually a cat person anymore because I will say this, like, moment of vulnerability.
Oh. No, you're good. It's a safe space.
I don't want to get emotional about it. I used to really be an animal lover when I was younger, and I had a cat named Chester in the neighborhood, a black and white cat that would come around. I named him Chester. I don't know his name, but he kept coming around. I was feeding him. And then one day he just stopped.
Well, Chester didn't need you anymore.
And that's what it is. And I felt used, and I've had an energy since cats since that I'm just like, I hardly give them a chance. I just really don't. I
Because
don't
of
bother.
Chester. Because of one cat. You're
Because
treating
of
all
one
the cats.
And that's why I'm saying, and I'm beating myself up
No,
over
it's
it.
literally actively beating yourself up.
I have to.
Don't, girl.
I have to.
It gets better.
Listen, that video made me think about, people say that cats are like, they were like deities, or like they're this connection from like the spiritual world to the physical world that we live in, and they kind of can go transition between the two. They transition between the two, and I'm just like, cats actually are interesting. Like, and actually black cats, they get like a bad rap, but they're also like a symbol of, wait, what was it?
Let me know.
I'm about to.
I don't know.
I got you.
I've had one cat. His name
Black
was Sunny.
cats, they're associated with feminine power, intuition, and the moon. They're seen as symbols of rebirth and transformation, embodying the mysterious and magical aspects of life. But if you think about our programming, we say bad things about black cats. You see them a certain amount of times, it's bad luck.
In America, they do. I don't speak poorly about any animal.
Exactly, but like, why is that
besides mosquitoes?
Why is that their rep? They need new PR.
They do need PR.
They need different PR.
Them and the otters.
No.
All need better PR.
No.
Yeah.
The otters already have it.
Sharks even.
Girl. But anyway, so that was my immediate thought when I saw the catwalk video, but I was also like, that would be so funny to go to just to see how people act.
Yeah, because there is like this like thing that cats, like a pheromone, I guess, that cats release, and if anything digests it, mice, humans, anything,
no, it's
literally
a
parasite. That you literally fall in love with cats. Like crazy cat ladies are medical. You're not like just a crazy cat lady by socially, as they say. Yeah. But you are actually medically a crazy cat lady, because there's a parasite that gets into your bloodstream, therefore your brain, and rewires your brain to fall in love with cats. And when that happens to mice, mice are less likely to react to cats.
They lose the signal in your brain that makes you fear something. I think like the amygdala for us or something. But like if you lose that, there's no like normal fight or flight.
Yeah.
Now, if a cat is and you're
attracted to cat pee,
you're attratted to their pee, so you're
more
in their
likely
domain.
to go exactly where they are, and like therefore you're probably gonna get whopped.
And it's so
whop. Imagine mice doing that though.
You know what, TP? I'm done with you. Okay, we have to absolutely get out of the cat talk, because we got a crazy bitch to talk about. We watched, spoiler alert! We watched a toxic love story. Okay, this story is crazy, and for those of you that haven't seen it or heard about it yet, this is a doc about the story of one of California's strangest criminal cases. What initially appears to be a straightforward case of an obsessive ex-girlfriend stalking her former fiancé quickly unravels into a complex conspiracy involving manipulation, cyberstalking, fabricated evidence, and abuse of trust. The film follows investigators as they discover that nearly every assumption made early in the case was wrong. So, Ian is the man who's the focal point of this, and he's a former
U.S. Marshal.
U.S. Marshal. He is playing the role of pretty much everybody in this story. He's gotten his current girlfriend at the time to go along with this lunacy, and the ex-girlfriend is who is being framed.
Right.
The ex-girlfriend, Michelle Hadley, met Ian on a dating app in 2013. Said he was attentive and sweet at first. They got engaged, bought a condo together. She considered herself a very like wholesome girl, and he was like the third person she had dated or something. Yeah. And she wanted to settle down. So.
And he was a Disney adult.
He was a Disney
seemingly
adult.
Harmless.
Seemingly harmless. They got engaged, bought a condo together in Anaheim near Disney. She put the entire down payment for the condo.
For a man.
Never got it back.
Never did.
Even after charges down the line were dismissed. She had served time and he sold the house. She never got her money back. But the relationship showed controlling behavior. Ian pressured her to have sex with another man while he watched. And it was like, y'all got to understand, if somebody tells you that because once again, I know we have young fans, and there will be people in your life, and this can be honestly man or woman. Coercion is coercion. But if somebody says that they love you and they keep pressuring you to do things that
you're saying that
morally,
you're not okay with,
physically you don't feel okay with, it's a guttural feeling when it's happening. And when you keep saying no, they keep pressuring, that's not a normal thing. He continued to push the issue on her having sex with another man so that he could watch. And when she said she was uncomfortable, he would say, he would backtrack, say he was kidding, you know, but then get mad or like hold stuff against her or just be an asshole. Y'all, that's not normal behavior, I assure you. There's no way to flirt with a person, show love, show interest, show anything. It's weird. So he was doing that, pressuring her, he controlled how she dressed. And she was like, you know, I was just thinking this is how relationships work. Maybe the guys say what they like you to wear, you wear it, but then it starts to get, you know, like frequent and constant. And it's like, okay, nothing I'm doing is right. Or you want me to change so many things. He even installed a camera in their home, but it wasn't like for security pointing outwards.
And I was pointing in the kitchen
at them. And when you see the footage, it's of them like making dinner, him being behind her waist. Like really who knows what he was doing with the videos in there. But they split in 2015. He got with Angela Connell in January 2016, so not even 6 months. Married her within a month. Then the framing began. To give you a little bit of information, Angela, we know that her past was filled with her being in a relationship where she was accused of lying about having cancer.
Oh, a Scamanda. Yeah, she was Scamanda.
She was a Scamanda type woman, and so he had found
that got called out by all of her friend group. Y'all, there's this one part, just to pause what Sydney's saying. There's this one part of the episode where she gets caught, like she was tucking her hair underneath her wig. Like they're like, she's not bald at all. Like she has hair. They called the cancer clinic. She's not a patient. They found she was like Googling images of infusions, like blood bags and stuff like that. So she could say, and it was like the 10th picture. Like she didn't even get to the second page before she picked a picture. It was just sloppy work. Sloppy work, and all of the friends that she was lying to in that community.
And she pretended to be pregnant.
With twins.
With another sonogram from like, maybe it was page 10, but that's still not far enough.
Certainly not good enough. But her whole friend group called her out, and she still maintained the fact that she had cancer.
So just to sum it up for y'all, she's nuts. She's nuts. And he had found him somebody who they could frame together because you're both crazy people. So it's dangerous for whoever else is involved in this threesome. So they create this page called Lilith is Truth. Mm-hmm. They accused Michelle, the ex, of sending violent, threatening emails under the alias Lilith is Truth, but obviously they set that page up. So Michelle's not involved. The only time Michelle was involved was when they broke up, and she actually sent an angry email saying like go to hell.
Because of how crazy he was.
To like go to hell and something else.
She said she had an outer body experience. Like she was just so mad at it because like all the emotional abuse she put up, like potentially physical. If you don't want this to happen, but you think you're doing it for love, like that becomes problematic as well. Like there's a lot of pent up stuff. So yeah, she sent a strongly worded email saying like just her distaste in him.
Yeah.
Which was valid.
He used it to create this language that was like super religious and making her sounding
satanic almost.
Yeah, satanic and stuff. So anyways, they end up framing her. They use this website called like Rape Fantasy, whatever. It's a website for people to play out, like do role play. They put something on there that they wanted for Michelle, the current girlfriend, to have a guy come and find her while she's out walking her dog, because they're making Michelle sound crazy, like she knows Angela's whole schedule. So they created a page for Angela to be like, yeah, come find me while I'm out walking my dog. I want you to grab me from behind, take me in the house, take me from behind, all of this crazy stuff. And he was like, the guy that they were talking to said it sounded just like very too thirsty. Like, let me get voice verification to make sure that this is real. And once that happened, when the dude showed up, he only didn't do it because he saw a man's name on the door.
The dial log.
So because they were never able to have somebody actually come to the door, when Ian is found, he's like at the door, remember,
with a gun.
With a gun
That he's like putting away.
To make it seem like he
heightened.
Was protecting, like ready to protect and use like deadly force or something to prevent somebody from showing up and raping her. And it was all just like, it was so muddled that it was what they said, like the detectives were confused, I guess, because it's Ian pretending to be Michelle, pretending to be Angela, wanting to play out a rape fantasy. All of this to make Michelle, the ex, look crazy. So to find out at 45 minutes into the show that is just now starting, when you think that Michelle's...
that was just the first 45 minutes was just a backstory of Angela and why she's crazy.
Yeah.
And then we find out like the real purpose of the whole documentary is in the last 45 minutes where we find out they're all crazy.
It's a little...
And we don't know who's crazier, because the thing that I hate more than a crazy guy is a girl that blindly supports a crazy guy. Like, you see that this is bad. You see this as framing another woman for doing something that she's not actually doing. Like, that's crazy.
But sometimes women are the crazier ones.
And that's so valid.
Because I think in this one, you left not knowing who the ringleader was in the situation, but...
So sick.
I think Angela was willing to go along with that because her background told us, like, you're not coming from a place of...
My gut tells me, like, she didn't have the backstory with him, that he let it, but also he could have convinced her that this person was so awful that she could have let it, you know? Like,
he was coaching her a lot, though, when the
you're
police
my
were there.
man, I'd be like, nobody's gonna mess with my man. And now, like, I'm gonna have your head on the platter before you do.
But even on the video, the police, like, body cams or whatever, you see him like leave the room when she's being
interrogated, get
behind the cameras or do whatever, but call out from the other room whenever she wasn't speaking.
Didn't you say that you found mail in the mailbox the other day that had questionable information on it?
And then she's like, oh yeah, I actually did.
I forgot. No, it didn't happen. It happened a few hours ago, not yesterday. Silly me. How did I let that slip? If I was in fear, I would remember if I just got an email that was fearful of my life that day, like before somebody showed up to try to help me. That last one would be sitting on my memory.
But it looks so believable and so real because Angela, there was like when she was in the garage saying where this happened.
Oh, there was like a
smudge. There was a smudge, and there was a like scene of the crime that never was, the scene of the crime that never was, like
a staged scene, which is so insane.
It was a non-issue, kind of like trans women in.
Bring it all back. Bring it all back.
But this does go back to what we were talking about earlier with people abusing their power. Though. Because Ian being a former deputy U.S. Marshal is really nuts. The ex was scared to even tell people things that had happened, especially to go to the police, because she thought that they would stick up for him and that nobody would believe her.
Right.
But we see how crazy of a man he turned out to be.
Goodness gracious.
But I'm sure y'all have watched it by now. Y'all tell us.
And if not, we gave you a very thorough run through.
We did. But we got another one. Alicia sent us another documentary to watch.
Yeah, she's always finding a crazy cult one.
She is.
So we're about to watch that.
We'll let y'all know about that next week. But for now, we're going to head to my favorite segment.
It go down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. It go down.
So we have a message from Madison. And Madison said, hey, Syd and TP, I just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of the show. I'm sorry to say I'm an audio listener, but it's because I listen to you guys when I'm at work. You guys
The
genuinely.
fear instilled in audio listeners still blows my mind. Love y'all though.
But I go back and watch the pod as much as I can. But I wanted to say I really enjoyed the last episode with TP's cousin and the conversation about trans athletes. Women's sports is supposed to be a safe place, and with recent things going on in the W and honestly the world, it's nice to see you guys continue to use your platform for advocacy. This space continues to become a safe space for others because of you guys. I'm working on a path to get a job in women's sports to help advocate for it and equality. Love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Oh,
Thank you for that, Madison.
we love you back, Madison. Thank you so much for listening and for the message.
And also, we wish you all the best. Like you said, we do need more people advocating and speaking up in these spaces that are supposed to remain safe for women and for queer people and for trans people and just for everybody, really.
Everybody.
Like, we want men to be safe as well.
Right.
Like, it should just be a safe space for everybody, and people like you, Madison, are what makes the world a better place each and every day. And we appreciate you writing in and telling us this. Even though you
Yeah.
are an audio listener, we love you the same.
We do. We definitely love you the same. And I think, yeah, it's just to wrap up, like when you have something in your heart that you know is the right thing, you speak about it and advocate for what's right in your way. Like, people have to find that out on their own journey in life. It'll look different for you in the way that we're doing it, but it's all the same if the end goal is everybody being safe, everybody being protected and respected and valued and having just basic civil liberties, especially when they're doing people no harm. So I love that this is something that you care about, and that you cared enough to write in to us about. And, you know, we will continue to be one of the few places that actually tackle difficult things. You don't see athletes talking about shit anymore, you know? And the world is getting worse. I think we can all agree.
We're in a scary spot.
And we're in a scary spot. And so, you know, we're proud to like bring humor and also bring education and just bring
And humanity.
Empathy and humanity.
That's all.
So we love that you want to do that, and you know, we wish you the best.
Absolutely.
Well, my dog,
That was a great episode.
looks like our time. People are gonna think we're obsessed
like,
with our
yep,
show. We
loved it.
just
Loved it. We don't have to change anything. It was so good.
it was another good episode.
It was.
Enjoy being with you in
Love you,
person.
dude.
Audio, we just dapped each other up and snapped. But y'all know, we want you to hit us if you got things you want to tell us about that happened during your week that were amazing or kind or whatever. You want us in your business. You want some advice. You want to give us some advice. Write in, tell us all the things. We love hearing from y'all, and do it at Unsupervised Syd TP.
And as always, you guys, don't forget to throw kindness around like confetti.
Hey.
Until next week, be kind to
y'all.
one another. Love everybody.
Love y'all.
See y'all later.
I don't want to see another NBA player do a entering the W draft video.
We're not talking about it ever again.
Oh, no, we're not. No, 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 no.
Unsupervised.
No, 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 no.
Unsupervised.
Unsupervised. Yeah. Okay, we say what we want, and yeah, we say what we feel. Syd and TP the mix, and they be keeping it real. On brand, off topic, out of pocket. Anything you need, they got it. One tree shot when you know they gon' block it when it's game time, and you know I'm gon' block it. And we cover everything, like who harder than us. And yeah, we looking down on haters, cause they smaller than us. And yeah, my flow is so damn sick, I be coughing it up. You said that we gon' flop, well then I'm calling your